Hi, my name is Cindy Rang.
I'm Branda Motzkus, and today is our Sunday box opening.
Hey!
Hello!
All right, so a couple things first, and then we'll get to the box opening. But first, we have to introduce ourselves just in case this is the first time you've ever seen us. I think occasionally across people's For You page, and we've been selected for some lucky reason. So we are a mother-daughter duo. We have a quilt shop in Central Washington State. We've been here for 26 years. We have a large 5,000 square foot shop and I don't know, about 10,000 bolts of fabric-ish, changes every day. I was going to mention something about that. On Friday, I counted. No, not Friday. What day was it that we did our last box opening? Wednesday. We received 27 bolts that day was what we opened. We emptied 38 bolts.
Ooh.
I know that's how much it changes. It fluctuates a lot. That's why we never really know how many. Sometimes we say we have 12,000 and we found out it was 9,000. We don't know.
There's a lot here.
It changes a lot. Changes a lot. And so we have on our YouTube channel here, we do box openings twice a week. We do it Wednesday nights at 5:30, 5 o'clock, and Sunday afternoons at 12:30. And so what we've done is I think we have I think there's 10 boxes over there, brand new things that have just come in this week from UPS and FedEx, and we open them and you get to see the brand new things that have just come in the store. And so you can find everything on fabricpatch.net. But as always, we suggest if you have a local quilt shop in your area, we really check with them and see if they have the same thing or if they're getting it. I think that mom and pop stores it's a hard life. And so if there's an opportunity for all of us to stay in business together, we really appreciate it. But
absolutely,
if the closest quilt shop is 200 miles away, we're going to be your local one.
Yeah. We'll take on that task.
Well, we got you. So with that, a couple things. If you're here just to see new fabric, warning. We chat a whole lot. We talk a bunch. We visit a little bit, and then at some point we get to see what's new. Could be notions, could be books, could be fabric, probably a little bit of everything. So, and you almost have to never miss an episode because we kind of keep things going. It's an ongoing soap opera here.
That's definitely what it is.
All the time. So first of all, on Wednesday night, I told the story.
Oh, we're not going to talk about it again, are we?
About the spider. No. They liked it.
I mean, it was good. It was bad. It was
emotional.
It was a lot.
Some people we were talking about this. Well,
stopped watching. I would have too. I'm with fast forward that bad boy.
It was a spider that was going to catch paw. And
it's right in the beginning of Wednesday.
It's in the beginning. You can fast forward through it, but it was.
If you feel like you need to recap or, oh my gosh, I can't believe I missed it. It's in the beginning. You don't even have to look for it.
It was a horror episode.
Yeah, it was. Moms are
bad.
Really good storyteller, let me just tell you.
It's my goal to make you feel as if you were there.
We did.
So, yeah.
Uh-huh. It was
the loud screaming came from
We
her.
did.
Well, the fun thing is that I just love reading your guys' comments. So somebody said, oh my God, I almost couldn't watch
we
it.
Probably all had the same emotion and reaction.
I know. Almost everybody. Same idea. And then what was really nice is Susan Lee, my administrative assistant, she said she got me because I was pretty sure she was going to put in a picture of what a cat head spider looks like. And I said, please don't. And it's funny because everybody said that they found it. We called it a cat spider because the body looks like a cat head. That is really what it's called. So people were able to find it and people were able to say cat head spider, and they couldn't actually believe that we have those spiders. They live among us all the time and they really are that big and creepy and scary.
The other night, we were walking back in from the shop, and Maisie was trying to go for the cute little orange kitty.
Oh no!
Who was under an art provided plant.
Oh!
I rescued her. She almost walked face through a cat head spider nest. I said, "Girl, we can't. We are not doing this today."
Lost. I don't know that big spiders.
It would have had to put me into mama bears. I wouldn't know what to do.
You would have had to have ripped the spider off of your baby.
Take my flip flop, bam. Like, maybe you're not.
Oh, no, I'm
not doing
diving for the baby.
She was very upset that I abruptly
I'm
manhandled
sure
her away from the cat. And she had
thought
no idea why. I
No.
saved her life. Oof, does.
So,
Yeah,
you can
go
look it
watch
up
that.
as a cat head spider is what we were talking about.
Yep.
And then Susan Lee, though, she was able to talk. She was, if you read in the comments, she has all kinds of horrifying stories. And there's something, gosh, I was going to remember the name of it. Maybe I took a picture of it. Something called a orb weaver.
They're really pretty though.
Oh,
Ooh,
big.
I don't know. I remember
Big and
Jordan sending
humongous,
us
and
pictures.
they make
They're like garden spiders.
Harmless?
harmless. So Jordan, come here, Jordan. So Jordan, Jordan's first tour when he was in the Navy was in Afghanistan.
He lived amongst
And
the camel
he was
spiders.
amongst
Spider. Those
the
are
camel
harmless.
spiders.
Those are scary.
And big and humongous, and they chased me.
Yeah.
Big spider chased me.
Yeah.
Big spider chased me.
They have the way you can tell them apart is their mandibles look like arms, so it's they call it a 10-legged spider.
Oh, that is
That's how you.
scary.
And they get a baby one is about yay big, about an inch. I've seen them as up towards the 12 inches body length. 12 inches. If it landed on your head,
never
its
go to
arms would
Afghanistan.
wrap around your.
Okay.
Nope.
No, go away.
No camel hugs.
Go.
Absolutely not.
But
No.
orb weavers, they get pretty good size, but they're harmless. They don't even bite you. They like insects. They don't.
They're a big spider. They're good
Well,
spiders.
Susan
They're
said
colorful.
that she just likes watching them because it's quite a little thing, and I don't know, it's very entertaining.
Well, I guess if they're good spiders, I mean, I get that way with cat spiders. I'll look at them, you know, doing good, nice shape, eat them, and then I leave them alone. So I mean, I can understand liking that, but as long as they stay in their own.
Afar.
Well, and orb weavers
Spot.
too. They get kind of freaky because when you get close to
Do we
them,
have them here?
the dams and stuff are all over. I have a couple of mine.
Oh, I know what those.
know what those
We have
are.
pictures of those. So when we did the dam tour with Dad,
The damn tour.
we went to Wanapum.
DAM.
It was a family thing. I love it. I hope they're gonna. I
They'll
haven't
do
got
it.
it.
They'll do it again.
Oh,
This year.
good. I loved it. Robert's gonna take a day out for work to do it, but they were all over. So there's the walking bridge. You can see where you can actually like walk or drive. It looks like across the dam, all over. Just
I'm sure
catching.
catching small birds.
We have a picture. We'll put a picture in for you. So
Yeah.
there might be a warning. Mom,
They'll warn you.
they'll have some flashing lights. Picture flashing lights. Too.
What do they call that? Triggers.
Yeah.
Trigger warning.
Ooh. Yeah. There.
All
Yeah.
right.
It definitely keeps you away from the edge.
Well, when you get close to them too, they'll actually shake their web.
Oh, right. To get you enticing to catch me.
No, they'll to get you to go away.
Oh, good.
Because they'll sit in the center of their web, and then they'll make the whole thing go in and out. No.
Definitely, my kids never went close to the edge because they too were like, oh. It was nice to have security.
How many of you guys have like checked out now? Just
Yeah.
tell me when it's over. We're
Ew.
muted. We're muted by everyone. All right.
Wait for Jordan to
Okay.
leave.
Well, thank you.
Thank you
for
for the
thank you.
information.
You want to do that now or later?
Oh yeah, we can tell them. You want to
Okay.
tell them? So Jordan brought me in. So local people or people coming to hang out with us for retreats. So I have been waiting for probably 2 months for this company to open up here in Ephrata. It is called the Cougar Ridge Knife Company. It is right across the street in town from Chase Bank. That's going to be the easiest thing for you guys to find. Right next door to 12 Hawks and TJ Harley's, which is a great little bar where you can get drinks or really good fried food, bar food. But I haven't went in, but Jordan was in and out of there today. They do
Couple
knife,
times.
Mhm.
a couple times, sharpening, knife, anythings. Whether you're
Garden tools.
garden tools, sharpening your scissors,
Yeah.
all of those things. Whether you need sharpening, you need a whole new set of something really nice, but you don't want to just go online and you want someone who knows knives to talk to you about it. But you went in.
Yep. So they're open part-time right now. He has a full-time day job, so does she.
Oh,
The goal is that eventually they can quit their day jobs and run that full-time.
fabulous.
He is open 11 to 7, Fridays and Saturdays currently.
Perfect.
11 to 7, Fridays and Saturdays. Does not have a price sheet worked up just yet. He is ordering his rotary blade sharpening set today.
Exciting.
Took him some rotary blades to make sure he got the right size sharpening attachment for his stuff.
Awesome.
Does scissors, knives, including serrated blades.
Awesome.
anything and everything. If he can do it, he will. He's also looking into doing, getting the attachment to do
Pinking shears. Oh.
hair cutting stuff.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
For
yeah.
barbers.
Oh,
He's looking
yeah,
also
yeah.
getting that those attachments and stuff too. So
Awesome.
Cool.
I
But
hope
yeah.
we can keep him busy so that he
Yeah.
can. We need that so bad.
Yeah.
So when you are traveling over, coming over to see us, coming for retreats, bring your stuff.
yeah.
And
Well, as soon as well, I'll know Saturday. I'll know here in a couple of days. If
We'll bring it up again for Fabric Chat next week, so we'll have added information if we need to, and then we'll let you, in case you're not all the same people.
and should we just hold the card.
But Cougar Ridge Knife at gmail.com. So if you are someone who maybe wants to email some questions, send things. If you don't have a sharpener, our sharpeners are hard to find. So if you want to send things, I'm sure he'll do mail order things. So I'm super excited.
Yeah. Me too.
super busy. I went in there. So I went in there. 5 minutes later, went back because he asked for some of my cards, and there was like 15 people in there.
I have been waiting for him to open.
That's good.
Every time I drive by or to pick up Wyatt from school or do anything that I was always like, oh, coming soon, coming. Well, how soon is soon? Because
Yeah. When is that?
I want to go in there.
That's right.
So I'm super excited about these guys.
There's so many of us that have ruined scissors by not sharpening them correctly.
Yeah.
And so you really have to have something.
And even our, salon girls and guys. I mean, I know you guys pay pretty money for your hair scissors.
Yeah.
And having to bite the bullet to buy a brand new pair.
Yeah.
I mean, how nice to have someone who you can use your spare set while you're getting your nice set to
Yeah.
be sharpened. So yeah. So local people, 132 West Division, right across from Chase Bank.
Awesome.
Tell me sent you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We're going in there.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Jordan.
Thanks, Jordan.
Wow.
Yeah. And we paid for having our knives sharpened. This is an unsolicited
Yeah. Totally.
Advertisement. We just
Just
are
excited
we
for
would
a nice
like
guy.
for somebody like that to stay in business. It helps all of us.
Yeah.
So take some
Especially
things.
for lawn tools. I mean, getting those troweling shovels and different things sharpened, and
Right.
yeah, having someone who can sharpen that really nice pair of scissors that no longer has a warranty, or maybe it's a special family heirloom that you use only for cutting turkeys, but now she's not really cutting turkeys anymore. We all need that. So
We do.
Super cool. And really cool if the rotary blade attachment works, because even the
Saves some money.
even the few sharpeners that we've used for the shop from
They don't really work right.
dad's doing out of the garage, they don't do the rotary because they don't have the right attachment, or they I can get your straight scissors, but that's all I can do. So super great that he is at all across the board.
Yeah.
You want it to be sharp, he can do.
Yeah.
So super excited. I can't wait
Really
to go
good.
in there.
Really good.
Yeah.
Okay, one more little thing, little tidbit that we have to, and we'll have other chatting as we go. But something that's super, super important that we have to do right away is Allison, our friend from North Carolina, South Carolina. I can never remember which
North
one.
Carolina.
North Carolina.
Oh, those great beaches.
Our friend
Send us
Allison.
all the good stuff.
So we chit chat a bunch. She has come up. She had to come up for a business meeting in Portland and came up and hung out with us here. And you guys will probably remember her. She's the one that has sent. She has sent some Duke's mayonnaise. She has sent some other things. She's the one that sent all of the shells. Really, really nice. Well, she was saying that her granddaughter watches with her every Sunday.
Oh, fun.
And so she, and this is the really important part, she loves you.
Aww.
Not me, she didn't want a hello from me. But she would really like a shout out. And her name is Addison. And she calls Allison Sassy.
Sassy. I love that. Hi, Addison. So, Addison, do you have a nickname? Because Harper has a really good friend that she grew up with in daycare. Her name is Addison, but we all call her Addie.
Oh, let us
Do you have a
know.
nickname?
Yeah. And I was going to ask,
cool.
I feel like I asked her.
Fun that you get to watch us.
I know. She thinks, oh, yeah, Brianna's her favorite.
I'm going to get my hair redone next week. It's going to be hot pink again. Yes, baby. Do you want to say hi to Addison?
Say
It's
hi
not
to
your
Addison.
Addison. It's just
I know. Hi, Addison.
Thanks, baby girl.
Addison, I think, is turning 8. She's turning 8, and let's see, she calls me Sassy. She is my girly girl. She loves teal, pinks, purples, and Lord help me when I take her to a quilt shop because she loves to pick out fabric and to tell me what to make.
Yes.
She's getting old enough to start sewing by herself. And she always asks, what are you working on now, Sassy?
Ah, very good.
Sweetest little heart. And anyway,
That is fantastic.
obviously your Sassy loves you very, very much.
Yes.
And so
Wyatt, he is turning 7 tomorrow.
tomorrow, you're back.
7.
I got kicked out of MySpace because I was too chatty.
So you can come chat with us.
We can relate.
So I'm here.
It runs in the family.
Told her, well, I'm going to go stand in their frame then.
That's great. We're going to start opening
We're going to
fabrics,
start
so.
opening boxes.
It's a muscle.
We do need boxes. Yeah, muscle. Yeah.
Mommy, can I help?
No, we press, baby. Oh, baby. You need this one.
There we go. You'll put it up here and then Brianna will open it.
You can do
Cut it
the
open.
Sherpa.
Mommy, can I bring the jet? Thanks. I have a jet.
Okay.
So yeah, Wyatt's birthday is tomorrow, and then we leave on our cruise on Thursday morning, and then we'll be gone. We'll be filming from Alaska, and then school starts right after we get back.
Yeah, like I think Wyatt starts on the 28th or 29th and has kind of that slow start because then we have Labor Day weekend, and then Harper starts kindergarten on the 3rd.
Yes.
Oh, this is beautiful. Look at this.
I don't know what this is, but it has a North Cotty
really
look. But I
don't.
don't think that's.
No, it says QT on it. QT fabric.
The wonder of nature. So we're gonna take some plastic off.
Find what panels are going on, and my box.
There's
is
a
still
lot
full.
of panels. It
Yeah.
looks like, and I think there's 2 boxes that say
There's another
QT.
box?
There's another box.
All right, we'll get some plastic off and then show you up close. Okay.
Hey, this is fantastic.
I love it. It's called, not that one.
What is it
It's called The Wonder of Nature. That's true. This is a super fantastic.
It's really, really nice
I love
because
this.
we talk about Northcott's nature stuff all the time, which is really, really beautiful.
QT has stepped up their game.
QT, it's really nice. It's a little bit brighter.
It is brighter. That is very true. It's not the traditional nature colors.
No.
It's a little bit brighter, a little more,
Artsy fartsy.
yeah, artsy-fartsy. Yeah. It's good. It's super great.
It's super great.
Yeah.
It's super,
Robert,
super
I
great.
think, would love this.
Yeah.
Even being not natural,
Yeah, yeah, it's really nice. So there is a panel, and there is not a line. And so the reason that we mention that is because on this particular, I know it, the minute to enjoy. So on this panel, you can see there are 9 blocks and this little kind of border on the side. So if you say 1, we will cut it right here and you'll get 9 blocks. If you say 2, we leave it together because there isn't a line right there where we'll cut. And so you could really have something, you could decide if you want to have, 3 o'clock crossed by 5 down, or whatever. You can do whatever you'd like to do.
Because this is a full yard panel. So if you did 2, it would give you a 42 by 72 inch throw quilt without
just
any work
love
to
it.
it. Time
You can
to
move
explore.
mountains
Life is the best adventure. Not
into
all,
the unknown.
not all who wander are lost.
Ah,
The mountains are calling and I must go.
you bring.
I think it is fantastic.
It's fantastic.
Love it. Love it, love it.
Super fantastic. Really, really nice. And a few coordinates, and all of the coordinates are equally nice. Just really, there's kind of one that's sort of a all over block that you'll see in a minute, and then just some other nice little blenders that go with it. You could do all kinds of different things. So this one is fun, and you can see it's kind of that watercolory. That's why we were saying it's sort of an artsy-fartsy look. So all of those mountains that are watercolored, it's really beautiful. This one is kind of it's a block toss. Would you call it a block toss? What would you
Yeah,
call
I
that?
think they call them
Because-
collages.
collages. That's exactly what it is. Yeah.
Because it is directional, but you
Yeah.
could cut it apart and do something different or use it as a whole cloth.
If you had something, let me tell you guys something for just a minute. So there was somebody the other day that ordered a panel, and she very specifically needed a panel that was 24 by 40. And most panels are 24 inches just because that's the drum repeat. But Sometimes it might be off just a little bit. It might be 23 and a half, or it might be 27 and you have to trim it a little bit. And other panels, of course, are 36 inches. So what we tell people is that if it is very, very specific and you feel like you can't modify that pattern for some reason and you really need 24 inches, your other option is to find kind of a really cool all over print like this, where if you really need to be able to cut it down and trim it and you want it to look like it was a seamless thing, you could take something that's sort of an all over collage or a toss and cut something down like this. So anyway, kind of a panel alternative, or something that would be really cool on a border or a classic block. Brianna's pattern, Stash Buster, would be great for something like this, because even if you cut this into those 12.5-inch blocks, every block would look totally different, which would be kind of cool. All right, and then this is in 3 different colorways. So it's this dark blue on the blue. It's this really nice, I have to change the color for them to see that, a medium to light gray on a light gray. You can kind of see the color of that. It's kind of like the background here, which is really nice. And then there's this brown.
That's really pretty.
Oh yeah, and it's a really nice brown. So there's those 3. And then there's just kind of this little texture.
Yeah,
think
that's
it's anything-
QT's Rapture Basic.
Yeah,
So just every once in a while they'll throw in some just blender pieces.
Yeah.
'Cause why not?
it's kind of nice. Have a little gray in there. And then there's this leaf, just a little toss. Oak leaves and maple leaves, it looks like, green and brown. And then can you see what that is? It's totally non-directional, goes every which way. And it's like a little outline on there. And there is a wolf, there's an eagle, there's a bear, all of those animals that were on that panel. And you can see, if I put my hand here, you can see the size. I mean, these are probably 1 inch or smaller. Most of these little animals, kind of subtle. And then, and if it looks kind of metallic, it's not, it's just tan on that dark blue. And here is the exact same print, and it's sort of a light brown on a tan. And you can see maybe a little bit better on that one, I'm not sure. And then there's this gorgeous tree print. That is just, I feel like I want to go there.
And it's double. It's almost as if the trees are reflecting on water.
And I
So
think
it's
they
really not
probably did that
directional.
too so that it wasn't directional. Yeah.
It's a really cool take on.
Yeah. And then there's a background piece, and it's that same piece.
Backing. 108.
I mean backing, not background.
Yeah. So same piece.
Yeah.
108 inches wide.
Yeah. Fantastic. And the thing about the 108 wide, we mentioned this a lot, there's only 12 yards on that bolt. If you don't know how much to get, I would just get 3 yards. A 3-yard piece will give me 108 by 108. So I could do up to a king size quilt with that without any trouble. If I have leftover and I think, oh shoot, at the end of the day, I just made a twin size quilt, I would have enough for 2 twins. Or this is just regular fabric. It's all 60 square, the same as the other stuff. So you can use this in any project. You can use the leftover for something else, for borders, for binding. Doesn't make any difference as a focus piece. And if it's 3 yards, only 4 people will get this backing. So that's the other reason that we mentioned. If you kind of think like, oh, that would be perfect, just get it. And don't wait until you know how much you need. Get 3 yards.
Yeah. All right.
Oh yeah, pattern.
Project. So this is, who is this? Nature Adventure.
Oh,
I guess I could look at the name of the pattern. Actual pattern. Nature Adventures. This is a really fun pattern that they redesigned to go with exclusively with this collection. So again, using those panel blocks to go in there, it only takes 9 blocks, and then you're offsetting those blocks with that little collage piece in there. Can you see, like, that's a collage block, and then that's the big panel block. And just a
Super
really
smart.
cool sashing setting. I like the geese and the trees. I mean, just alone, I think that's super cool. I'd probably use all just big blocks and not cut up my little one, but that's just me. But I really like that she's done all the math for those geese and those pine trees in that for your sashing. So super great. She does have it in 2 sizes. So this bed size and also like a wall hanging.
yeah, a throw size or a wall size. I think that we should cut a couple of kits.
Okay. Okay, we'll put some kits in there.
We'll put some kits.
The kits
together
will
for you.
include the pattern. So you won't have to do that, but there won't be as many
I think
available.
we only have 6 patterns, right?
Maybe.
So we'll do
Yeah, there's only 6.
only 6. So we'll do 3 kits. We'll do 3 kits and then we'll have 3 patterns available.
Yeah.
And yeah, for the kits, the pattern will come with it.
And then I'll stick the requirements for the pattern on there for you. But what you need to know that's very important is you need one of each panel, I guess. So you need one of these panels.
Yep.
And you
And
need
a
a
yard
yard of the
of this one.
collage. So make sure you, at least in your orders, get the pattern, 1 panel, 1 yard, and then in your notes say, hey, I'm making the throw sides, hook me up, and we can do the rest for you.
Yeah.
Because again, remember, if you shop with us regularly, you know that just because an item is in your cart, it is not safe.
No.
The 3 people ahead of you who checked out can easily take whatever's in your cart, and then when you're ready to check out, you're going to get a prompt that says, hey, there's an error in your cart. There's something unavailable. So go ahead, get those 3 things real fast, put in notes, say, hey, I want to make the throw sides, and then we can call you and do the rest. All right.
Awesome. I love this.
I think it's super great. I like the pattern.
All right, we're
Okay.
gonna open it. We're gonna move all of this and we'll open another box.
Yes.
One other thing too, while she's opening that, we should mention. So tomorrow at 11 o'clock is our book club, and that is a live thing at 11 p.m. 11 a.m. I'm sorry, I was thinking Pacific. I was thinking Pacific time. I had Pacific time in my head. So 11 a.m. Pacific time, whatever time that is for you guys, we will be doing a live book club review, and the book that we are reviewing is the
Potato Peel
Guernsey Potato Peel Society. Now a major motion picture, maybe not now, maybe it was a while back, but
it's still on Netflix though.
still on Netflix. So you could watch them and then join us, or just join us anyway, which is kind of fun because I cannot wait to also talk about.
Did you read it?
Oh my gosh, I am obsessed. I am 2/3 of the way through. I can't tell you very much about it because it would totally ruin it. This
Hail Mary.
Project Hail Mary. It is so good. I can't remember who it was that recommended it, but I can't think of the last time I was this obsessed with a book. So you know the movie Martian?
yes. Fantastic.
He wrote that.
Oh.
It's kind of that same idea. So the way that it starts is he wakes up in a coma, wakes up from a coma to find out he is the lone survivor on this spaceship, and he has to save Earth.
Oh, save Earth. Woo!
Has to save Earth. And what's happening is there's 2 storylines at the same time. There's what's happening to him on this ship, and as he's remembering, he has this amnesia from this coma. He is remembering, it's the timeline of what happens up until he, and I can't tell you any more than that because, oh my gosh, I would say every chapter it's like, what? What? And it's just so good. But the other thing too that I just want to say, it's very science-y. He talks, it's totally quantum physics.
Like, have the dictionary next to you?
No, because I think that you kind of know what he's talking about, but you don't.
It.
Yeah, but you don't have to. You appreciate that somebody is talking that intelligently to you. It's like, yeah, I got what you're talking about. I totally don't know what he's talking about, but it all makes sense to me. And I feel so much smarter just having him explain it because he explains it really, really well. But the other funny thing is he is so stinking funny.
Oh, good.
You wouldn't think that a sci-fi, science-y, all
these big words.
How they figure out languages and how they, there's a major physics in this, but he is funny. He is hilarious. So what was really funny was that I had bought the book back when it was recommended, and it was one of the ones that we were going to choose. I had bought the book, and it's funny. Tracy sent me this meme, and it was absolutely true that books have more melatonin in them than melatonin. Right?
Absolutely.
Right? And
there's nothing like opening a book and what? I opened it.
And then you are promptly awakened when the sound of it hitting the floor or smacking you in the face. So yeah, it's, or what was the guy saying that you reach across and you touch the book and you.
Yeah. Just have to think about it. I'm really excited
it's
to
pretty
sit
bad.
here and read.
It's pretty bad. So Audible for me is the only way to go, but it's funny that I keep doing that thing where it's like mid sewing or mid cooking. It's like, you know, you're
Stop
at
in the
this
middle of the
cart.
grocery aisle.
And that was the other thing that made me think of it is somebody had noticed
Oh
last
yeah,
week
you're
that I
wearing
had
your bud. Yeah.
my earbuds. So I don't wear earbuds because it gives me that horrible ear fatigue, and
Mm-hmm.
also you can't hear anything else that's going around. So these are those bone conductor ones that
They're
are really,
super
really nice. Oh, I just love them. You have
I have
the
a
same pair.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know what we're talking about, we'll link them below. Brianna has
I'll
a
put
little
them in my
Amazon
Amazon
store
store.
so that we can share with you the things that we love. But what I love about these is that it doesn't block your ears, so you can hear everything going on around you. And again, you don't have to worry about how your ear gets a little bit sore.
Yeah, and you
I
can
really
pause
like it.
your book. You can
Yeah.
turn down the volume,
Yeah.
up the volume, answer a phone call.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all
Yeah, just
Bluetooth.
click the little button. Yeah, they're all Bluetooth, and you
Mhm.
just plug it in at night. But it's really good. But
Yeah.
But anyway, I just and you know the other funny thing about this is that it is in the. We're going to talk about this tomorrow, but they put out the top 100 books of the century. This is in it.
It's it.
This is one of them. So good.
So good. Okay,
Super,
I'm gonna put
super
it on my
Put
TBR.
it on your and the audio. It's not available in our library. I couldn't get it on Libby. I
It's
paid for it, so it's in
On Audible. Okay.
Yeah, I paid for it because I really wanted to
Needed
read
it.
it. So anyway, tomorrow 11 o'clock.
Oh my god! Speak of books. What? We have some library here for us.
Library books.
You know, was it yesterday we were talking about
Oh.
someone who was making the
Yeah.
bookcase quilt and
Yeah,
needed a
we were picking
background
out some
for it.
fabric for her.
I love the bookcase quilt. I just need time to
right.
sew, and I would make
She's
myself a
doing-
bookcase quilt.
Yeah.
Cheaters for the readers.
We can make us some little mug rugs for our book club.
We could. I'll whip those out real fast.
Right.
Authors.
Authors.
Oh, and one
whoops.
from before. I'll
Oh.
look back on Leaf. So,
Sorry.
and then so just a little one.
No, it's not that big.
No, just a few.
That's okay.
I love the books. Though. I don't
Let's just
have
open
enough
them.
of this
Oh, sorry, you guys are going to have some ASMR here.
So,
and listen to some
fun
paper.
fact about QT fabrics. So you guys already know, probably because we tell you every single time, QT fabric is 100% digitally printed. They have this big old printer. They just hit print and they do it. So this bookcase border print that's going to sell too fast. We are already going to tomorrow text our rep and say, hey,
Can we get some more?
we need more. So I will put on some more yardage for you guys, but it still takes about 6 to 8 weeks to get fabric from them because they do have a warehouse for immediate prints and then a warehouse for collection prints. So, which is super, super nice that we can reorder something like that because it all is just find the image and print the image. But so we're gonna get more of that.
Because, oh
That's
my
not enough.
gosh.
You can
That's
smell it.
I can smell it.
Right?
The
You can smell
leather.
it.
Yes. The musty
Like 4D
book
TV
odor.
right here.
Right? I love this.
It is fantastic. So they are a little, that's probably like a 3.5 inch actual border stripe, but
I would just use it as a panel.
me too.
Would
I
use it
too.
as a panel. And then did I see that there was a pattern?
Oh,
What'd you
yeah.
pull out?
Yeah, there is. See, I mean, I like that they
Give me
did
my
it too.
papers.
They did the decorative bookshelves where you have books on some shelves and decorative things on other shelves. So it's called library shelves. It's 60 by 72 for a confident beginner. So third or fourth quilt, you're capable of doing this.
Who was that?
You need 1.25 yards of the border print to make this one. That's definitely not enough for my stash, but super cute. I like that she is. So they have the border here. They have face fronting books here. And then just a cute little medallion print there.
I was texting this gal
Oh, yeah.
back and forth. She's making it for her grandson's 11th birthday. And she says that it's like the Harry Pottery one.
Oh yeah, that's the little guesser hat thing. I'm not a Harry Potter fan, so I've never. I've watched one with Robert when we were dating in
because-
the theater. So we've been married for 9 years at the end of this month. So that movie is the only one I've watched.
No.
You my Harry Potter fans. That's the only one I watched because I was being supportive and he wanted to watch that movie.
Well, I think it's the same thing. It's, Star Trek. what's the other one?
Star Wars. I've
All of
only
those
seen the
things.
original.
You have to either like be all in and immerse yourself and do all of it,
Yeah.
or don't bother.
Yeah.
And I think with Harry Potter is that way too.
Yeah. I don't have enough time to catch up.
Anyway,
So I read, I don't if it's true or not, that J.K. Rowling was going to write another Harry Potter series, but in the perspective of somebody else. The one that was portrayed as a villain. I don't know if that's true or not, but I
Find
saw
out.
it. 'Cause not everything
Susan,
I see online is true.
we need a report.
Is J.K. Rowling doing another Harry Potter series in a different viewpoint? I read that somewhere.
I would like that.
Because
I mean, I like those kinds of books, you know.
Right.
What's our favorite children's book growing up with these guys was the true story of the three little pigs as told by I Am Wolf.
Yeah. He was just sick. Okay.
He was sneezing.
With a sneeze.
And when he would sneeze near this shoddily made hut made out of straw, it came down and the pig died. Who's going to leave rotting pork?
It's a really good story. I'll also
really
put that
good
in, if they stop it in print, I'll put it in my Amazon cart.
A really good story.
It's really good.
He was totally framed. Yeah.
We love that one.
He's
Rat Tatty, but it's Mom.
It is Rat Tatty.
for us.
Yes. Yes. It was a good book. It was one of my favorite. Yes.
Okay. So,
All right.
this collection is called Bookworm. So,
I love it.
Border Stripe. We will get more of this. It'll take a hot second.
I just feel like it's like kismet, like the universe that
That they knew we were doing
what
book
was
club,
in here.
right?
What a fun present. So this is authors, all of our favorite authors, I guess.
Mm-hmm. George Flint,
Agatha Christie. She's
she's on there. Who's that? James Joyce,
Gabriel
Samuel
Garcia,
Beckett,
Jane Austen,
Mhm.
Ernest
Love it.
Hemingway, all
William
classics.
Shakespeare.
Of course.
All right, and then I also have the shades.
Keepers.
So this is kind of a buttery banana yellow background, a little textured with just glasses.
Awesome. And then here's a blue background with stacks of books.
Oh, I like that one. And bookmarks.
And bookmarks.
You know what's funny is I know growing up I had bookmarks, all the cute ones, because that's all I could afford with my little money at the bookstore. Mom would buy me a book. I'd buy myself a bookmark. I cannot find any.
Really?
None. So I have to go to the bookery and find myself a really cute bookmark. Not that I read a whole lot of paper books, but when I do, I've got to, use a receipt or a coffee gift card.
I know.
Something
I refuse to bend down my page in my book. Oh, I don't like that. My favorite bookmark is this funny, it's like an engraved metal one, and it has 50 banned books that everyone should read. I've read a lot of them.
There you go.
Yeah.
Those are the best ones.
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
Okay, I'm super excited about this. We're going to
Step this aside, and then I've got some more boxes.
Okay, 2 big boxes from, is it Andover?
Andover, yep.
Andover. Okay, good. But first, a couple things. In this episode of Kids Saying the Darndest Things, we should have Tracy come and tell it, because it was about what Wyatt said to you.
You and Wyatt having your little heart-to-heart.
Okay. Tracy's mom doesn't allow her to say this word. So come over on this side so they can see you. They never get to see you. So this is funny. So Wyatt is Brianna's oldest. He turns 7 tomorrow, and he comes out because behind us, and we keep saying that we're going to turn around because I know you guys miss seeing Tracy.
Yeah.
I know, but it's such a mess back here. We can't stand over there. So we have to stand in this teeny tiny little corner here.
corn bees.
I know. But it was super sweet because they like to come out because Tracy has all of the good stuff. She has the tape and the scissors and
Staples.
and so they come out and they do craft projects on her great big huge table.
Because they too think she's just playing. Packaging,
Yeah.
ripping
Well,
things
she's
off,
just
gluing,
playing.
sticking down.
Can I play with you?
Yeah.
Putting the sticker labels
I-
on the
Yeah,
package.
they were.
And then
She has a
I have to be, or Brianna mostly has to be the mean one. Hey, leave her alone.
I'm always the bad guy.
And then I know she is the bad guy. You're such a good mom. I need to say
Bad guy
that.
or not.
I know, because I'm
Bad
always
guy.
like, oh no. It's like, no, you will. She is on it. You are.
Because you guys have never
mom.
witnessed, those of you going to Alaska with us, unfortunately, you will probably witness this when me or Nana tell her no.
Oh, it's so
Screaming.
bad.
End of the world. Whoever's
You would
closest.
swear a
just-
limb got broken off. Something
Yeah,
bad.
she's bleeding.
Oh,
So-
she doesn't like it when someone tells her no.
Mm-mm.
And
It's not fair.
you are a good mom. You are like a Gen X mom, man.
I'm
you are
unfazed
like-
by it, let me tell you.
No. Listen, sister, you're gonna calm down. So anyway, so Wyatt was out here, and you had to tell a story
All right,
because it was
sorry.
hilarious.
Okay. The F word, right?
You can say it.
Okay.
You can say it on camera.
Okay.
Anna's over here shaking.
What? She's prepared to bleed.
Anyway. So Wyatt has been in here playing on the table and making butterflies and stuff. So I walked out and I came back in and he said, "Oh, I just farted on your table." And I said, "Oh, that's cute." And he said, "No, not cute. I farted on your table." And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "But it doesn't smell anymore."
I just had to
So
tell
he
you.
jumped off the table and he said, "Oh, I smell my fart." John. It's like, boys.
Boys.
Oh, I
Too
know.
cute. Anyway.
It's so cute.
But, you gotta love them.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Yes.
No
matter
Yes.
what, doesn't
But
matter.
then all day it was whenever there was something, it's like, no, that's just Wyatt, you smell.
I would say, "Sorry, Mom.
Yeah,
you
sorry.
heard me." We weren't allowed to say
To say that word.
fart.
I know, we could say there, that's a, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was, we
You
pa-
could say fluff.
or pass gas.
Frankly, we weren't even supposed to talk about it.
Yeah.
We don't want to know who dealt it.
Excuse yourself. Do so. And then one other little thing, speaking of kids, I don't know that we've properly thanked Sue Mays.
Oh yeah, Sue sent a snail.
We sent Sue sent a fantastic box with, thank you so much for the bird book. I didn't show you. I promptly took it right home. Just a really good magazine with beautiful, like Nat Geo type pictures of birds in there, which was really, really, you would not have appreciated it nearly as much as Sue knew that I would.
I can't wait to learn about what Lizzie looks at you and what those looks mean. The other novel book she's saying. Yeah.
I know. Oh, I know.
I'm
Yes.
excited to know what the
Yes.
little.
Yes. It was very,
I
very
know
good.
now how to speak chicken,
Yes.
so I need to know what these little side eyes are from a dog.
From Lizzie.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. And also in the books there, in the box, there was goldfish. So it was really, really nice.
Yes.
And there was the Cajun flavor.
Oh, Old Bay.
Old Bay. Yeah.
Those are good. I like
Those
those.
are really good.
We still can't get them up here, so.
Yeah, really good. And then there was some others. Thank you, Sue. Anyway, super, super big. Nice. Thank you. Does this go?
This is Juicy Juice.
Oh, Juicy Juice. I feel like it would go with our
This
book
is
stuff.
called Scrawl. Yeah, I bet it would. I feel like that looks like wordy text. Like I feel like wordy text, book text, wordy things. This one is sewing terms. It says cotton, bind, love, piece, trim, thimble, stash, make, love, quilt, stitch, press, weft. Must be warp in here somewhere. These are cool little word quilting terms. I love this little confetti thread bit. Looks like little thread bits.
It kind of looks like Juicy Juice, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a bunch.
That's a very pretty ones. Yeah. All right, I got a whole little box.
Okay.
So I'll get everything open and then we'll go up close so you can really see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is wonderful.
This
We
is
love
really
love
cool.
this. So I like Juicy Juice anyway. His
Yeah.
stuff, his color is really, really nice, and he always does that where he has this perfect solid background and then something kind of cool on it. So
Yeah.
we
And he's a
tend to
really
do
nice
this.
guy. We've met him
Yeah.
a couple times and he's
He's pretty
good guy.
fun. And yeah, really nice. So we looked at, well, by we, I mean, Tracy has looked up scrawl means what? To scribble something
To write
hurriedly.
quickly and carelessly.
To
To
write
write quickly and carelessly. So it's kind of
this
fun.
right here. This is
Yeah.
a scrawl.
Yeah.
There, and when we get closer, you can see there's actually words. You can actually read it.
Yeah, you can actually read it.
Applique, quilt, fussy cut, batting,
Machine, patchwork,
tiles, stitches, hand quilt.
fabric.
That's cool. I mean, you have to look at it.
Yeah.
If you have someone with poor penmanship in your house, you got this. If you don't, I mean, you're never too young to learn.
Oh, that's right. Because the other thing is that this is cursive. So they call this old people script because young people can't read it.
I know. Isn't that crazy?
That's fantastic.
Sign me up.
You can read it. You can slightly read it,
I can-
says Eliza.
I can read cursive pretty well.
So here's all of the colors, and it really is pretty much, you know, the color wheel. There's,
Oh my gosh, I love it so much.
I
you guys.
love it. And we're gonna do some fat quarters, right?
Yeah, because I
Some fat quarter
definitely need
packets.
some.
I think so too. So we'll start down here with this burnt orange, and I'm just gonna pull some of these out so you can really see, because some of the patterns repeat. So this is sort of ink blot on a journal is what we're gonna call that kind of. Can you see that? Maybe I should have pulled out a different
Yeah,
color.
no, we can see that.
So this is kind of on a burnt orange, and I would say it's almost like an eggplanty color that's on there. It's pretty awesome. And then this one is a really cool alphabet. Is that right side up?
Yeah, super cool
I
fonts.
love that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then this is the scribble in all of those words.
Oh, they're all upside down.
Oh, are they? Is that better? The
Nope,
same.
still upside down.
Is that better?
There we go.
Ah. Yeah. And you can, it's
Gosh.
tiny. I mean, it's just a little stripe.
So cool.
It's fantastic. And it's really fantastic that it's absolutely words.
Yes.
So that was pink on purple. Here is this blue on a teal. So we already saw that with the alphabet. But it's not like in order, is it?
yeah.
A, B, C, D, E,
But as
A, B,
soon
C, D. A, B, C. So I think it's almost going to be, see what they did?
Oh,
it's-
yeah, it's a block.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go. Can you guys see this? Yeah, A, B,
Yeah,
C,
so-
D, E, and then goes down.
It looks like it's about a 6-inch block,
Oh,
which
that's
is
cool.
kind of cool because, yeah, you can just cut that out. And
Yeah, you could cut it out, or you could just use it as a border, and
yeah, it's kind of
it doesn't
awesome.
really matter. Yeah.
And then I don't think we've seen this one yet. This is, I don't know, is that something?
It
Is
looks
it like a
code.
typewriter
And it looks like code.
code? I
Not
think
typewriter.
it is, looks like a typewriter. It looks like a typewriter going cut, 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 cut.
Oh wait, what is that?
All
say?
work and no play makes me a dull boy.
And no sew. It says all work and no sew. makes me a dull boy.
Ah,
So I didn't see that when we were opening. That's cool.
that's pretty fun.
And that's like on a charcoal gray.
Here is that same kind of journal-y with ink blots and scribbles, and that is a blue on that really pretty kind of a, what would you call that? A sky blue?
Yeah.
And here's the sky blue on the almost a periwinkle blue alphabet. This one we haven't seen yet. So this one is lines but instead of having all of the words like this next one where we have a dark blue on the light, this is that white? I think it's white. And it's just less words. So there's bobbin, press.
And I love also that the line between the words is not straight
Right.
or anything. It's
Right.
just fun.
Yes.
It's scrawled.
Scrawled. Now this one is all redacted.
I love that. That is
Is that
upside
upside
down.
down? How's that?
Yeah, you go. Me too. Just a little bit. There
Oh,
you go.
sorry.
It's okay. She's trying to read it, guys.
I am trying to read it.
I love the redactions.
I know. That's kind of fun. And then here is lines on a really cool green. I would call that a Kelly green. I would call this one kind of a, gosh, it's not really olive. Is it a chartreuse?
Chartreuse, yeah.
Yeah, Kelly green on that. And then this one. Have we seen this one yet?
No.
I love this.
I love- it's
This
big.
is like, gosh.
I
Yeah,
think
like
it's so
your
cool.
pin scribbly. But this is like the coolest color. It is this really cool yellow.
Yeah.
And there's green and chartreuse and blue scribbles on it. It's
Love it.
fantastic. That's just a great background. And then this is the weird little typewriter vomit. And this is white on red, a nice clear red. Here's another redaction, red on a kind of a yellowy orange.
Yeah.
Right? Would you say?
Yeah.
And then here
It's
is,
between brown mustard and, yellow.
yeah, because see, here is true orange.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's red on there. And oh, I love this one.
There's
Finally,
just not a bad
finally
one.
something for Addison.
I know.
Addison, this is for you. Pink on purple. Or the redaction, purple on pink.
So fantastic.
hmm And if you just really need something a little more subtle, that's kind of nice, a light pale
This one
gray.
would be great
on
if you're
white.
still wanting to do a Hollywood at some point.
Yeah.
What a cool piece. Get 5 yards of this one.
yeah.
This would be a perfect collection of you.
Yeah, it
Get the
would be.
back quarter packet and 5 yards of this guy and make yourself a Hollywood quilt.
That's right. And then one last redacted piece that is gray. All right.
Awesome.
Love it. Gosh, it was hard to have a favorite this time.
They're really good.
Usually what'll happen after we've done box openings, Will's like, oh, I feel like we call it every single time to we're going to run out of that.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to run out of that. We knew the Santa panels that we were going to run out of first.
Mhm.
We knew the nativity panels. We've sold out of all of those.
Yep.
All of that. So, but this is kind of hard because this is super cool. This is perfect for somebody who wants to just add a really cool color, or for those modern girls, those Ruby Star Society type people.
Absolutely.
This is fantastic. I think any one of these could be like a really cool background for something, or you could use them as focus blocks. It's nice that it's every color. So I would definitely get the fat quarter packet or more.
Or more. Yeah.
There's a lot of you guys who are just going to order. Should we? Well, I don't think we can also do half yard cuts.
No, because it's only 10-yard bolts.
Yeah.
So
Those of you guys that, you know who you are.
click and go, click and go.
Click
I
and go.
apologize.
Sorry. Yeah, do that. There's no bad
and the
pieces there.
library piece.
The library.
Gosh, how cool is
the
that?
library books, my prediction is that will be the first one to go, is the books.
So I'll order more.
Because that's unique. That's that whole thing. Oh, because I was going to answer a question. Somebody had asked when we showed the batik video.
Yeah.
She asked, sorry, I have to bring it up. What's her name? Madame Michelle Designs.
Fantastic.
Madame
Madam Michelle.
Designs. I feel like I have to look you up. She says, how do you choose the batik fabrics to order? Or any fabric to order, for that matter. We do have it down to a science. People like watching
According
because
to us.
we are fast. According to us, yeah. By science, we really mean
Nothing
Well,
calculated about it.
no, not easily reproducible.
No.
But what it is, we do have kind of this little formula thing that we use, and so we know what you guys buy.
Yes,
Right?
we know our customer.
We know our customers. And so we buy what you buy because we want you to go, oh my gosh, I love that. So we know what you don't buy.
Yep.
And so if there's stuff that you don't like and we didn't sell very much of it, we're not ordering it again.
Tip. We don't sell Tula fabric. So
We don't.
we have a very nice Tula stash of older
stuff.
collections.
We have some classics.
We have Tula classics before the reprint. So if you are a Tula trooper watching, let us know what you're looking for, or look on the Tula page. I'll kind of put it up into the what's new, but there's
we love her.
I
But it's
love
just-
her. But
She absolutely loves
I
her.
buy her retail
Yeah.
because we don't put it in the shop.
Locally,
We
Catherine
can't sell it.
Calamicus. I mean, there's a few people that love it, but
we can't sell
don't sell
15
very much of
yards
it. No, we can't sell a whole bolt of it.
Yeah.
And even the same thing, the stuff that we've gotten and we've shown you guys, even online, we can't seem to be able to sell it.
Yeah.
So we don't order.
So that's
People
just
ask all
one
the time,
idea
do you have
why.
the new Tula stuff coming? We might pick and choose some stuff because we love Tula.
Yeah.
And then finally we're able to get it. But anyway, so we know what you buy.
Yes.
And so we buy what you guys will buy and the people who come in. So that's the big thing. The other thing is that we had better love it the second we see it.
Right.
When we look at it, it's like, oh, and both of us have to make that reaction.
And instant ideas
And we'll
of what
get
you would do, how you would make
I
it.
would make this, I would make this. That's exactly the piece I was looking for, or whatever. And if we have to stand there and go, oh, what would you make? Oh, do you think that one is the right blue? And
Right.
we find that if we are chatting about it for more than, I'm going to say 3 minutes, it's a no.
Yeah.
Never mind. Nope. If we didn't love it right then we don't want it because there's too many beautiful fabrics.
Absolutely.
And so it just doesn't make sense to waste the time. with
Hem
the other
haw so
stuff.
much. And if you've
Hem
ever
haw.
been into our shop before, you know it is super overwhelming. Walking into the door, you're overwhelmed and there's a whole lot more to go. So at the same time, if we're, I don't know, what would I do? We're not doing that in the store either. We're moving on because there's something
Moving
else
on.
to see. So we treat it the same way when we're looking at batiks or any collection, Andover, Moda.
And it's that thing. It's that thing that if you go, oh, I have to have this, then that's what we want. We want every piece of fabric to be like that.
That's why every quilter's a shop hopper.
Yes.
Not every quilt shop orders the same thing.
No.
We don't all have the same exact quilters making and
Right.
purchasing the same stuff. So
And the same taste.
every shop. has
Not
something
all
different.
of you are going to think this is the most gorgeous piece of fabric. I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's how we do kind of batiks. Also, we do batiks on the whole batik room is just this big color wheel of color. So we also go by, oh, we're really low on true greens, or we need some yellow, or oh my gosh, we do not need one more piece of blue. So that also helps determine what we're shopping for, even if it's not our color choice. You know, I'm always going to be pink, yellow, bright, let's go. Mom's going to be
Blues and greens.
Blues, greens, you know,
Browns.
some of that stuff. So that's also, but boutiques, there's a lot to see in boutique, and that's every time, you guys. We see that many
Every time.
Hoffman boutiques every single time.
Yeah. Yeah. And we try to fill in and get stuff that we don't have, but we get what we show, what Erin shows us, and we order, we will get in 6 months.
Yeah. So it's also a little bit of a prediction.
Yeah. What do we think we're going to need 6 months from now?
Yeah.
You
But
know,
yeah,
so
I think the biggest thing is we know what everyone's shopping for.
we know what you want.
We know what people are going to buy from us, so we're not sitting on stuff. Just because I think it's absolutely stunning and I love it doesn't mean everyone else is either.
Yeah. And the other
It's
thing
nice
is
to
if
have,
you-
I think, a team
Yeah.
that we are very different.
we're very different.
I'm going to do more of the bright, contemporary, kind of fun stuff, and she's going to do more of the
Floral.
traditionals, the florals. If there's a bird in it, she's buying it. If there's a panel, she's getting 3. So it does help that we are both sides, so we can even each other out. Like, oh, that's the 4th one that had a bird in it.
That's right.
Was counting.
That's right. Every once in a while I veto. Like the squirrels, thank you very much, which we're sold out of. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot to tell you. When we were telling about the paw story, the submersible pump
Oh,
going out
yes.
there, and the muskrats causing all of the trouble.
Oh, yes.
We heard from Ben, our friend Ben.
That is a
said-
swimming squirrel?
Yes.
He's gross.
He
They're gross.
basically said, muskrats, every bit as tasty as squirrel.
Oh, gross.
He thought I should tell you
Oh.
that. I'm just saying.
I'm never, ever.
Message
Nope.
delivered.
Growing up, we had lady who was a yellow lab, and she was the protector of the 3 of us. We could not be apart from each other. She would grab us by the wrist and drag us so that we were within her. She could
Realm
see
of
us
vision.
all at the same time. And she had to go into emergency surgery because we couldn't figure out what was wrong with her. She swallowed a muskrat. When you got the x-ray, there was just this
You could
perfect
see,
little tail.
swallowed it. And she was super sick. And so they think the vet thought that the muskrat must have been poisoned or something was wrong with it because it must have been acting weird. And so, you know, it's that
Lady
whole
just
throw
had to
yourself on a grenade.
get rid of it.
She just swallowed it. And then whatever happened, it made her.
She had her spleen removed.
She was sick.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, muskrats
so
are gross.
We don't eat muskrats.
We don't see. I mean, we see them. No, we don't. Ew.
Ben, come see
No.
us.
If I was on Naked and Afraid, I might eat one, but I'm not going to
I'm
be
not
on
going
one.
that. No.
We can see them swimming, but we very rarely see them
No.
up and about. I mean,
No.
they don't want to be a part of our lives as much as I don't want to be a part of theirs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
They're nasty.
All right. So let's
Okay.
see. What were we talking? Sorry. Once again, squirrel.
Scrawl. Scrawl.
Literally. Scrawl.
The library.
Library.
And then adventures.
Oh, the Adventure Awaits one.
The Wonder of Nature.
Wonder of Nature.
Some really
And
cool
it's
stuff.
really nice because all really varied.
Yeah, it is really pretty.
Yeah.
Very cool.
All right.
All right.
Thank you. Let's see. Anything else?
No, that's everything.
We'll see you guys tomorrow. Those of you guys that are joining us for book club.
or just come
Brianna is working right now on the Memento video, which probably will be up either Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah. So just to get started, so if you're ready to kind of play,
Yeah. All
how
of you
to-
guys should have your mementos and your packages.
we talk
from us
about
by now.
unboxing it and getting that software and part down, and we talk about that.
Oh no.
And
And we have a note from the back. Oh, and also I should mention we have 2 mementos left in stock. If you did not get in on the memento bundle, we no longer have the bundles, but we do have the machines. The machine. So, and you know what it is? It's that great big huge like
Craft
crickety
cutting.
kind of thing. It'll cut fabric and all kinds of fun
and
stuff.
we
so
have things that we will film before we leave to Alaska because we have to
Yeah.
do We Belong to
we
Macy
have
shirts.
to. Yeah, we're making things for
Because when we went on the Columbia River cruise, it was me, Mom, and Maisie. And Maisie was the star of the entire boat.
Yes.
They all knew where she was. We
They all
had
knew
people
Maisie.
fighting over to come check on us because they wanted to see the baby.
who Maisie was going to go to and let
She's
them.
not
hold
as
her.
friendly nowadays.
Mhm.
But I think
Striking.
she will still be a star of the show. So we
Yes.
need to make sure they know who Dad is and all of her troops.
Nana Papa.
Big brother,
Yeah.
little brother.
And then one last thing, we're going to talk about this pretty much at length on Wednesday morning, is the bra auction. So every year, are we on our...
This will be our third.
Third? Okay, I was going to say
Only
fourth.
our third?
I was going to say fourth. Is
I
it
think it's our fourth.
Is it?
I think it's fourth.
I would have said
It
fourth.
is the fourth.
24.
His
First
turn
one's...
is bra,
Oh, yeah.
angels. Yes, it is the fourth.
It's our fourth.
Fourth?
It's our fourth year of our bra auction, and we'll again talk about it a whole bunch Wednesday morning in Fabric Chat. But for those of you guys that are on it, our spot is open on the website as of today. So we have to do things a tiny bit differently. If you are sending something in for the bra auction, we need you to fill out the form, just because, just make sure we get all of the information right. Who are you? What is your address and your phone number? What is this? What is the value of it? Just so we get it all right. And we just want to know who you are. I think it's really important. And then that way we can talk about it a little bit more about what it is. So there is a form, and it's downloadable. If for some reason you are not about going on the computer, or you can't print it off, or you can't do whatever, email Tracy at info@fabricpatch.net.
She'll send you the questions.
She'll take care of you. Or if you want us to snail mail one to you or put it in with your package, we're happy to do that. And then you just have to get that back to us with your item. The other thing is anybody you are nominating, we are taking 50 only, 50 nominees for this. And you have to fill out the form. 100%, we have to have all of that information. It was hard to get everybody their checks last year. Things kept
Because
coming
we didn't
back.
have all the same information.
The address was wrong, but we think this is her phone number, and we cannot do that again. Because
so all those faces
it was
have
really
to be
delayed.
filled out. Otherwise, they'll
No
be
matter
booted out
what.
of the 50.
No matter what. So don't nominate somebody on your notes. Don't nominate somebody on
Ask
your
for the
contact.
nomination form, and we'll send it with
Fill it
your
out.
order.
Yeah.
And then there'll be a whole form. But
We thought we would mention it today because we know a lot of you guys are kind of
Planning.
thinking about it, planning, and October is right around the corner.
It's coming.
Yeah, so it's going to be in 2.5 months. Our bra auction is the last Saturday of the month. We will be going live again. We are doing it at the same time as our Christmas retreat.
Yeah.
It's going to be a great big old
So
party.
excited.
I'm really excited to do it this way. Really, really excited.
Costume party.
Costume
We
party.
are, yes, costume party. We're going to have, what's that called? Models. Yeah.
Models.
So anyway, it's going to be really, really fun. And it will be August 26th. I mean, no, October 26th. And again, we'll talk about it a little bit more on Wednesday. But some of you guys have been asking, so we thought we would mention
And
it.
probably like September 1st, the first part of September, we'll actually put out a huge newsletter.
Yeah.
That's just bra auction information that's going to have the links to both the donation and nomination forms, as well as dates, time. So you can mark that calendar, take that day off early, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever you need to do so you can come hang out. Whether you're going to be shopping or you just want to come and hang out for a couple hours and have a party.
Yes.
Yeah. We're super excited about it.
All right. I think we are finally done.
Okay.
Are we done? We've talked enough.
I think so.
I think so.
Hopefully you've got anything. If you have any other questions, put some comments in here and we'll talk about it on Wednesday during Fabric Chat.
All right.
Bye, guys.
See you guys. Bye. Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at fabricpatch.net.